A storm is coming to Fraser's Ridge and no one is safe. Loyalties will be tested, secrets will rise from the past. And the love that has survived decades could be pushed to its breaking point. Season 8 of Outlander promises more danger, more heartbreak, and more surprises than ever before. What will happen to Jamie, Claire, and their family when the world around them grows darker? Let's find out. Asterisk, the story of Outlander has always been one of love and survival set against the harsh and unforgiving backdrop of history. Season 7 ended on a note that left fans both relieved and anxious, with several storylines hanging by a thread. Claire and Jamie's lives at Fraser's Ridge have always been shaped by conflict, but the past season pushed them to the edge. Saw moments of deep connection, but also choices that carried heavy consequences. Their family, including Brianna and Roger, has grown stronger yet more vulnerable, showing that the bonds of love are never free from hardship. From the very first episode of Season 7, tensions were rising as outside threats began to close in. Political unrest, rival factions, and local dangers made the Ridge a place where trust was fragile and danger was constant. Jamie's leadership was tested, forcing him to navigate not just personal struggles, but threats that could destroy everything he had built. Meanwhile, Claire faced challenges that reminded her that knowledge and skill are powerful, but even they have limits when confronted with history's cruelty. Together, they endured, but the scars of these events set the stage for what's next. One of the most dramatic threads in the last season involved choices that could not be undone. Characters were forced to confront truths about themselves and others, revealing loyalties, betrayals, and secrets that had been simmering beneath the surface. Brianna and Roger, caught in their own trials, faced moments that tested their courage and commitment. Even secondary characters whose stories often feel like the threads of a tapestry were forced to step into the spotlight. Each storyline wove a complex picture of a world in flux, reminding fans that in Outlander, the past is never truly past, and every action carries weight. By the end of Season 7, viewers were left with lingering questions. Will Fraser's Ridge remain a safe haven, or will new dangers invade the peace Jamie and Claire fought so hard to maintain? What unseen forces are shaping the future of their family, and how will historical events collide with personal lives in Season 8? These questions hang like clouds over the Ridge, hinting at storms yet to come. The emotional and political landscape is set for tension, heartbreak, and unforgettable drama. For those who have followed every twist and turn, the stage is perfectly set for a season that promises to be as thrilling as it is deeply moving. Asterisk, as the mists lift over Fraser's Ridge, a new shadow begins to creep across the land. Season 8 will push Jamie and Claire into dangers they have never faced before, challenges that strike not just at their bodies, but at their hearts and minds. The peace they fought so hard to build is fragile, and forces from both near and far are closing in. Rivals, some familiar and some unexpected, will test their courage, their loyalty, and their cleverness. In this season, no one can afford to let their guard down even for a single moment. Jamie's leadership will be under constant scrutiny. The threats are not just physical, but political. Tensions simmer among local neighbors. Alliances shift. Like sand, and enemies long thought defeated may return with vengeance. Every decision he makes carries weight. One wrong move could unravel the stability of the Ridge, putting his family and the people he cares about in peril. Claire, ever resourceful and fiercely determined, will face dilemmas that force her to confront the limits of her knowledge and power. Her medical skills, sharp mind, and unshakable moral compass will be tested in situations where no clear solution exists, and where the line between right and wrong blurs in the shadow of survival. Danger also comes from the personal sphere. Season 8 promises to explore the intricate web of trust, betrayal, and hidden motives that bind the characters together. Old wounds will resurface, secrets will emerge, and alliances will be questioned. Even the closest relationships will feel the strain of external pressures. And fans can expect moments of heartbreak, tension, and surprising revelations. Every character from Brianna and Roger to the supporting players who have quietly shaped the story will be forced to confront the consequences of the past while navigating a perilous present. Shadows of history, from long-forgotten feuds to looming conflicts, will weave into the lives of the Ridge's inhabitants, creating a sense of suspense that will grip viewers from the first episode to the last. Visually, the threats of Season 8 can be represented in ways that heighten tension without showing faces. A darkened forest where footsteps echo ominously, letters carried by wind, horses galloping across fog-covered fields, and silhouettes in candlelight that hint at plotting and danger. These subtle but striking images can carry the suspense, letting viewers feel the tension without revealing the characters directly. The Ridge is no longer just a home. It is a battleground of secrets, fears, and ambitions. Every shadow, every whisper of wind could signal the approach of a threat too close to ignore. In Season 8, the world of Outlander expands into danger that feels immediate, intimate, and impossible to escape. Asterisk in Season 8. The heart of Outlander beats strongest through its characters. Every choice, every struggle, every quiet moment shapes not only their lives, but the fate of Fraser's Ridge itself. Jamie and Claire are no longer simply surviving. They are confronting the consequences of decades spent fighting for love, family, and a home in a world that refuses to stay still. This season promises to peel back layers we've never fully seen, revealing vulnerabilities, doubts, and strengths that make them more human and more heroic than ever before. Jamie, always the steadfast protector, will be tested in ways that challenge his very identity. Leadership is no longer just about strategy or courage. It is about understanding the shifting loyalties and fragile alliances around him. He will face moments that question his judgment, forcing him to balance love, duty, and morality against danger that threatens everything he holds dear. These trials will push Jamie to confront not only his enemies, but the fears he has carried silently for years. For viewers, this means a journey that feels intimate, raw, and unpredictable, showing a man who has survived wars and loss but may still be vulnerable in the quietest, most unexpected moments. Claire, equally resilient, will face challenges that test the limits of her intellect and empathy. Her knowledge of medicine, science, and the past gives her power. Yet the world around her constantly threatens to render it insufficient. Season 8 will explore moments of tension where Claire must navigate not just physical danger, but moral and emotional dilemmas. The season will reveal how deeply she loves, how fiercely she protects her family, and how even the strongest heart can feel the strain of relentless uncertainty. Symbolically, visuals of Claire's hands tending to herbs, scribbling notes in dim candlelight, or standing alone against a storm can convey her strength and vulnerability without ever showing her face directly. Other characters, too, will undergo arcs that are both surprising and profound. Brianna and Roger face their own tests, balancing love, loyalty, and responsibility as the shadow of past events reaches forward. Secondary characters, often overlooked, will take steps into the spotlight, showing that every individual at Fraser's Ridge has a role to play in the larger tapestry of danger, history, and hope. The season promises moments of unexpected courage, heartbreaking loss, and quiet resilience. Every relationship, friendships, romances, family bonds will be examined under pressure, revealing hidden truths and challenging assumptions. Visually, the emotional depth of these arcs can be portrayed in subtle yet powerful ways. Hands gripping, a letter, footprints in mud disappearing into the mist, shadows crossing candlelit rooms, or eyes glinting in uncertainty, all conveying emotion and story without faces. These small symbolic moments give viewers the feeling of intimacy and connection while maintaining a faceless format. In Season 8, character development isn't just about what happens. It's about how it feels, every decision, every glance. Every silent gesture will ripple through Fraser's Ridge, leaving consequences that will shape the story in ways fans will never forget. Asterisk. Season 8 of Outlander isn't just a continuation. It's a season built on possibilities, mysteries, and the whispers of history that could change everything. Fans have long speculated about what lies ahead, and this season seems poised to answer some questions while creating new ones, pulling viewers into a web of intrigue that stretches across time, love, and power. The story may explore uncharted corners of Fraser's Ridge, reveal secrets buried deep in the past, and challenge the characters in ways no one could have predicted. One theory suggests that past enemies, thought to be defeated or forgotten, may return with new motives, exploiting cracks in trust and loyalty. Shadows of betrayal could emerge from the unlikeliest of places, threatening not only physical safety but the emotional stability of the family at the Ridge. Could someone close to Jamie or Claire harbor intentions they've never revealed? Tension of the unknown is what keeps fans on edge, imagining every interaction as potentially explosive, every friendly gesture as a hidden trap. Historical events, too, are expected to play a subtle but powerful role. In previous seasons, Outlander has always woven fact and fiction together, showing how global politics, social change, and historical upheaval ripple into the lives of individuals. Season 8 may explore conflicts that mirror the turbulence of the era, putting the Ridge in the path of forces that are both external and relentless. Fans speculate about new alliances, secret letters from far-off lands, and moments where the past collides with the present, creating tension that could alter destinies. Each scene may carry hidden significance, hinting at outcomes before they arrive, challenging viewers to read between the lines. Relationships may also become unpredictable. Lovers, friends, and family may face situations that test the very fabric of their bonds. Questions about loyalty, sacrifice, and trust are likely to dominate the season. Will new characters arrive to shift the balance? Will old characters return to close unfinished chapters? For fans, these speculations create endless discussion points and keep anticipation high. Even symbolic moments, a hand reaching for a letter, a shadow moving across the Ridge, a candle flickering in an empty room can suggest secrets, danger, or revelation without showing a single face. Season 8, then, is as much about imagination as it is about story. It invites viewers to theorize, predict, and wonder. Every scene has the potential to be a clue, every whispered conversation a piece of a larger puzzle. By blending historical context, character tension, and hidden motives, the season promises not only to entertain but to engage viewers' minds in the art of speculation. For a faceless video, this section is perfect for cinematic visuals. Sweeping landscapes, old letters, maps, shadows, and symbolic objects that hint at drama yet leave the story tantalizingly mysterious. Asterisk. The winds over Fraser's Ridge are shifting, carrying whispers of danger, secrets, and choices yet to be made. Season 8 of Outlander promises more than a storiette, promises an experience where every shadow hides a question, every glance holds a secret, and every step could change the future of those we have come to love. Jamie and Claire's journey is far from over. And as the Ridge stands at the edge of uncertainty, viewers are invited to witness history. Heartbreak and hope collide in ways that will linger long after the screen fades to black. This season, the stakes are higher, the threats closer, and the emotional currents stronger than ever. Families will be tested, loyalties questioned, and the past will reach forward to challenge the present. What emerges from these trials will define not just the characters, but the world they inhabit, a world where courage, love, and resilience must coexist with danger, betrayal, and mystery. Even the smallest choices may ripple outward, shaping destinies in ways fans can only imagine. Every scene, every whispered secret, and every quiet gesture will contribute to the tension and emotional depth that makes Outlander unforgettable. For fans, Season 8 is a canvas for speculation. Will the ridge survive the storms on the horizon? Will love endure when everything else seems to crumble? Will long-hidden truths finally come to light, reshaping relationships and history itself? The answers lie ahead, waiting to be discovered. And while we may not yet know every twist and turn, the anticipation itself is part of the magic keeping hearts racing, minds guessing, and conversations alive across the fan community. As the screen fades and the ridge stands, bathed in the glow of dawn or the shadow of dusk, viewers are left with a sense of awe, curiosity, and a touch of unease. This is a world where nothing is certain, yet everything is possible. And that is the essence of Outlander's story, where history, love, danger, and human emotion intertwine, creating drama that resonates long after the credits roll. Before we step into Season 8, take a moment to share your thoughts. What theories do you have? Which character arcs are you most excited to see unfold? How do you think the Ridge will survive the coming storms? Comment below, share your predictions, and immerse yourself in the discussion with fellow fans. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to ensure you don't miss any updates or insights as this historic new chapter of Outlander approaches. The journey is far from over, and Fraser's Ridge is waiting. Asterisk, even as the ridge rests under the calm of morning mist, an undercurrent of tension lingers unseen, unspoken, and yet impossible to ignore. Season 8 is not just about what happens next. It's about what could happen, the moments that hover on the edge of possibility, and the decisions that will echo across generations. Jamie and Claire stand at the crossroads of destiny, where every choice carries weight and every secret has the power to ignite change. This is a season where the past, present, and future collide, and no one, not even the most resilient among them, is immune to its reach. The new season promises surprises that will challenge everything fans thought they knew. Hidden threats will emerge in unexpected forms, some from outside the ridge, others from within its walls. Shadows of betrayal, long buried, may resurface to test bonds that seemed unbreakable. Even moments of peace are temporary, fragile as the flame of a candle in a drafty room. In this way, Season 8 feels alive, unpredictable, and dangerously immersive. Every whispered conversation, every distant silhouette, every symbol of danger carries weight. Allowing viewers to feel tension without ever seeing a face, character dynamics will reach new depths. Alliances will shift, rivalries will ignite, and loyalties will be tested in ways that may surprise even the most devoted fans. Jamie's courage, Claire's wisdom, Brianna's determination, and Roger's resilience will all be pushed beyond their limits. Yet it is in these challenges that their humanity and the magic of Outlander shines brightest. For a faceless video, these arcs can be expressed through symbolic imagery. A hand hovering over a letter, footprints disappearing into fog, a lone horse galloping across a field, or candlelight flickering over an empty room. Each image conveys tension, emotion, and suspense without revealing the actors themselves. Finally, this section serves as a call to wonder. What secrets lie hidden in the ridge's corners? Which paths will lead to redemption, and which to heartbreak? Every moment of Season 8 has the potential to surprise, to provoke thought, and to stir the heart. By ending the video on this note, viewers are left with curiosity and anticipation, eager to witness every twist, every revelation, and every test of love and loyalty. As the mist drifts across Fraser's Ridge, one truth remains clear. Nothing is certain, everything is possible. And the journey into Season 8 promises to be as unforgettable as the story that has brought us here. Asterisk, as the sun sets over Fraser's Ridge, a sense of quiet anticipation fills the air. Season 8 of Outlander is poised to take us further into the unknown than ever before, where every path could lead to triumph or tragedy. Jamie and Claire have faced countless trials, but the new season reminds us that even heroes are never free from danger. The Ridge is more than a home. It is a stage where history, love, and destiny collide, and where every choice can ripple across time. This final section leaves viewers with one thought: the story is far from over. New faces may arrive, old secrets may surface, and the bonds that hold the family together will be tested in ways fans have only imagined. Every whispered word, every shadow that moves across the ridge, and every symbolic gesture will hint at events that could change everything. The beauty of Outlander lies not just in the battles fought or the love endured, but in the tension between what is known and what remains hidden. Fans will be left wondering, theorizing, and eagerly anticipating each episode, knowing that surprises await around every corner. To capture this in a faceless video, visuals can include mist rolling over the hills, a single horse disappearing into the fog, candlelight flickering over old letters, or shadows stretching across empty hallways. These images convey suspense and emotion while keeping the focus on story, not faces. Music and narration heighten the tension, emphasizing that the world of Outlander is alive, unpredictable, and waiting to sweep viewers along its next journey. As we step away from Fraser's Ridge for now, one question lingers: what will the future hold for those who call it home? The answers are coming in Season 8, but until then, the Ridge remains a place of mystery, love, and danger, ready to test courage, loyalty, and heart. Before we close, share your thoughts. Which plot twists are you most excited for? Which characters' journey do you think will surprise you the most? Comment below, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to follow every update as Outlander returns for a season that promises to thrill, move, and astonish. The journey continues, and Fraser's Ridge waits for those brave enough to step into the unknown.